Right, folks, we're back. Just a few minutes break. This is part 2. You'll remember in part 1 both the troop we're looking at now and also his colleague at this end were really on it with people entering the box. And indeed a trooper, one that we all admire, who was in this box before the current trooper here, was also splendidly on it in terms of keeping the box clear of miscreants. Now, we've got a changeover coming up in 15 minutes. I thought I'd restart the video now so we can capture that changeover as part of this. But more importantly, we'll then see whether or not the previous trooper at this end comes out, or whether it's going to be a change of trooper and a change of horse, which, to be honest, is actually more probable than a return of the previous trooper. That said, even if the previous trooper does return, he might well return, balance of probabilities would suggest, at the other end. So we'll see. But it's just been absolute chaos all morning. Very curious part 1 though, folks, despite there being insane numbers here, as there still are. Far fewer people than I ever remember on a busy day have been going over for pictures. I'm not talking about getting close to the horse, I mean just actually going over and posing for pictures. That might be about to change. I mean, the sun's out, the rain clouds have definitely moved on. So let's see. And there's the exact quarter to the hour bell.
I
think what I'll do as well, guys. Oh, someone else is pushing in behind this lady. As usual. I'll try and capitalise on these sunny and bright days, guys, when the weather turns, because that way, on the days when it's rainy and mushy, we will have, you know, part 2s or addendums or whatever. I'm still sort of debating a little teeny bit which is the best side. And more people are tending to be on this side, actually, generally, than on the other side. And we noticed that both on Monday and on Sunday. I think the main reason that we've got constant flows of a very large number of people is that, as I mentioned in part 1, there are multiple large and well-known tour guides out and about today. These are groups that are arriving in quick succession, organised tour groups. And I think Ops is back as well. Very hard decision though, guys, whether to spot it at this end or whether to go back to the other trooper. It's a bit of serendipity, whichever way you choose to play it. The thing is though, as you can see, so many people are coming out, look. Absolute massive crowds. But on the whole, not going to the other side of the bollards, in other words the horse side. And when they are, to be fair, some of them are getting told to get back. I think that might well have put a few off. I've definitely noticed some tourists actually, especially when they're standing next to me and they see somebody get shouted, that they're kind of like, oh. Either that or perhaps I can't figure out how to use the camera. There we are. It had to happen on the right side, didn't it? I mean, I know it's the trooper's left side, but I mean on the correct side in terms of where we're standing. So it didn't take very long at all. I think that's, thinking back to part 1, I can't remember, there were 3 or 4 times he told them.
Pardon? No, I wasn't.
The rest of us want to take photos too.
It's funny though how many people are oblivious to the fact there are others waiting.
Yeah, we're standing behind.
Yeah, they just sort of stand, don't they, and don't move. It happens a lot. I noticed it.
Is this John?
Sorry?
Is this John?
I don't know. It depends. Are you working for the police undercover or?
It's Robin from Rad Police.
I had a feeling it might be.
Yeah.
Enjoying
What
it?
is this?
To be honest, I haven't even pulled out the list today because there are just too many people here, and I always worry that somebody might grab the phone and be off. Yeah.
I saw, yeah. It's really cool.
I think you probably noticed, Robin, this troop has been really on it today, no? He's told a lot of people to get themselves back.
Yeah. That wasn't me that stepped on the line. That was
Oh,
the
no,
other
I saw
lady.
it was, it was a lady behind you, but I saw that and that caught your attention, didn't it?
This is my family that I'm with. They're teasing me because we just got to London this morning, so.
No, but I tell you what, even if that had have been you and he shouted and you jumped, I would have cut it out, okay? Just to spare your blushes, how about that?
That's all right, I don't mind.
Folks, so funny. Regular viewer. Appreciate you saying hi, Robin. Thank you for that. Yeah, I would have cut it out, folks. She's so lovely and friendly. And it wasn't her that got shouted at, it was indeed the lady behind her. But my goodness me, it's a very odd morning to be filming. Oh, we have the ocular surgeon is back, look. Taking pictures of the horse's eyes. The eye fetishist. Come on, tourists, flipping hell. Somebody glued their feet to the ground, no? I mean, to be fair though, maybe one one way to do this is when somebody's told to get back or get out the box or whatever at one end, we then go to the opposite end until it happens again. There is no absolute formula, folks, for this. Some days it just happens that everything goes perfectly, other days it's all over the place. And today is definitely all over the place. But the crowds are pretty scary already. Okay, she's enamoured and definitely wants to touch the horse. The question is, will she? Casually and carefully milling around the box. Yeah, it's that bright, folks. Even with sunglasses, you struggle in some spots to see what's going on. Oh, I'm not sure if she's saying, can I touch it, or can somebody take a picture? Love the silk neck scarf though, very elegant. Curious enough, we've also got the Met in the yard. I don't know what they were doing, they were sort of pointing out certain things. I'm not going to turn the camera because I know she's tempted to go forward. Actually, there they are. They're definitely looking for something or someone.
Can you see Alice?
Curiously. See, it doesn't matter how much you walk around the box. There's no way to get close to the horse without breaking the rules. don't think she will break them, guys. I don't think she's going to get close. She wants to, but she's smart.
Come on, guys. We gotta go.
Oh my word.
I mean, they could. It's just they're busy.
I could honestly end up seeing this section of Whitehall having one lane of traffic closed with cones at peak season, just by virtue of the fact that so many people, even though they might not want to, are being forced to walk on the public highway. You can see it, look. Because, look guys, this is where the traffic comes along, yeah? This is the public highway. I'm standing on it myself right now. And the problem clearly is that there simply isn't enough space for crowds of this size at the front. Now they added the boxes. Look how close they are to this oncoming traffic. It's absolute madness. Trying to squeeze us in a little teeny weeny bit again, folks. I'll get closer when there's a clear spot. Now, in 5 minutes they've got the changeover. I will be in the yard for that. And the reason I'll be in the yard for that is that we were at the front here, luckily, for the previous changeover. I say luckily, I mean, wow. It was uncomfortably busy for that one, as you saw, guys. Very uncomfortable to be at the front during the changeovers. So the orderly's about to open up the box. Ta-da, there we go. Box open. And in a second, when the officers start to tell people to get behind the bollards, we'll go into the corner, hopefully where the measuring device is. It's a lot more tolerable now than it was before. Right, okay, so here's the trooper telling the people initially to start getting behind the bollards. I can't actually see the clock. And to be honest, I think most people are going to not hear his instruction anyway. Wow. Yeah, I think that's our cue, folks. Otherwise, I'm going to get stuck in the crowd. Then we've got no. I'm lucky the trooper's saying to everybody to get on that side, which means we're going to go on this side. Oh. Okay, that's better. Right, so we're in the naughty corner, as we've called it before. We can still see what's going on at the front. It's relentless. It's absolutely relentless. Let's say it's a glorious spring morning, or afternoon now, actually. About 2 or 3 minutes, guys, until the change. Now, I didn't see when the Blues rode in this morning, so I can't comment, as I didn't in part 1 as well, on whether Mr. Mond is back. Instinctively, I think he probably is. Let's wait and see. do like the fact that this is the only respite from glare of the sun. It's funny because when we opened this morning's video outside the Supreme Court, part of the reason I started it quick and started moving is that it was very chilly. There is no way to dress adequately for a morning of filming in London. It's absolutely impossible. I would never have guessed when I came out this morning that I've been eating suntan lotion, but I wish I'd put suntan lotion on now, I really do. Oh, bad news, chap. They're not there anymore. Yep, they're gone. Look at this. What the flip? You see this? I don't know who it was that said oi, but somebody did. What the flip? Ah, it was this officer that caught it. Not the other officer. Not the lady with the office having a... to his credit, the gent did just say sorry to the two police officers. Oh my god. If the stable doors had been open, folks, he would have gone, I swear, in for a picture with Ormond in the stalls. Why do these occasionally odd incidents happen when I choose to be on this corner? I like the fact that the officer over there, on the right, used the guards' oi. It wasn't like a lawful order, like, excuse me sir, would you mind stepping back? It's just oi. Like, where the do you think you're going? Pretty much. Okay, so I've been joined by two fellow VIPs here on the corner. This is the Moroccan Defence Minister and his lovely partner. Well, it probably isn't, but... Oh, goodness. Right. Oh, we don't have Mr. Mond, and nor do we have the previous trooper. What we do have, though, folks, are two new troopers and two new horses, I think. So it looks like it, which means it'll be one of those days where we've got 6 different troopers across the two parts. I do remember the Far Trooper, actually, and I like him, so we're going to stick with him as he goes into the Fedecommer's haunted box. Is it to your boxes? It sounds like Walk March. I can't actually remember what the command is, folks. Let's step ourselves back. This horse has got a face that looks so similar to Raden's, but Raden's a lifeguard horse. Wind is blowing all the dust all over the place. People putting their arms over their eyes. Hello, horsey. See? And the sun's vanished again. The courtyard has no sun. Damn it, it was going so well. I was hoping to get a nice sunny dismount, folks, but sadly not. Oh well. Very leisurely stroll, look at this. Oh. I like the twin rear white socks. Perfectly done. Bye-bye, horsies. Okay, now they've gone back to the stables. Oh, the crowd's applauding. Now they've gone back to the stables, the flipping sunlight comes back out. Like, what? Makes no sense, no? It looks like we've got another massive deluge of people coming from the parade ground and the tunnel toward the front. Been like that all day, ladies and gents. Yep, the entire day. Crazy but true. Okie dokie, so out we come, out of the gate. Oh, look at this horse. Actually, wait, I'm not entirely sure that we've seen this trooper before. Have we, folks? The thing is, some of the ones that I wasn't sure that I'd seen before, looking back through the pictures of Horse of the Day, I had seen them before, but in winter order. Now, we know there have been so many new faces. In fact, probably about 1/3 of the blues we've seen in the past month, 6 weeks have been new faces. Honestly, can't call it. This gent, can't remember if we've seen him before or not. However, I'm very, very, very interested in which horse he's on, because my goodness me, this horse is elegant. I'm trying to remember which is the famous horse, folks. The sort of, what was the name of the carriage horse? The Windsor carriage horse that we used to get here quite a lot. That sadly passed. Indigo. I think it was Indigo. This horse reminds me of Indigo. Getting a couple of beautiful pictures actually, folks, of the orderly, the horse and the trooper. I think that could well end up being one of the best pictures of the year. I'll have a look at it when I'm done. Next up is to get the hoof number. I think, one second. I think I can see it, 1 minute. Yeah, got the hoof number. So 1 second, I'm going to ID this horse for you right now, folks. What an absolutely beautiful horse this is. So I can tell you people walking right in front of the camera. 1 second, people. Yeah, Thor. It's Thor. So, yeah, sorry, I'm just talking to my the horse's name. Yeah, Thor, this horse.
There's one that's really famous on the internet.
Ormond. Yeah, I was kind of hoping he might come out on this changeover, but no, I'm not sure he came over this morning.
I never really paid attention to this. I ran into it one day on Facebook.
Okay.
And I got addicted.
Okay.
Watching these videos.
This might be a bad thing. Wait, if you're addicted, you'll definitely like this. Have you seen this before?
No. How does it walk? Okay.
It's all this.
Wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. But I've seen probably hundreds, and so we're here, and so I said I have to see this.
From New York City. From New York City.
No, from San Francisco.
I was guessing, because of your cap.
Oh yeah. My cap.
San Francisco. Okay.
Yeah.
What's it like seeing? Is it your first time being on the ground seeing this?
Yes.
What do you think?
I love it.
It's quite extraordinary, isn't it?
Isn't it? Oh, it is. It's a major. What am I going to do the word? Thrill.
Hugely so. Yeah.
Thrill. You're doing a podcast?
No, I shoot a couple of vlogs a week for YouTube. Those are the videos that I just showed you on the channel. A lot of it is about the tourist interactions with the horse. Sometimes things go wrong here.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Just as the guard change was going on, some gent with his son tried to walk into the stables. Obviously, the police said, "Oh wait, get out." This morning, some jogger tried to run through this box behind one of the horses.
I've seen videos of that.
It's just
A bunch of ladies with shopping bags ran through once, and it's on the video.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
it's constant and continuous. The things that go wrong, because it's chaos. I mean, look how many people there are.
Yeah, from all over.
Absolutely,
And I
from all
remember
over.
Those signs are pretty new. They didn't have those signs a while back.
There've been a lot of modifications. This, I think, is the third and final
The
variant.
one with the red line across the horse. That's an international symbol.
Yep.
Because I think the big problem was people didn't necessarily speak English. But that sign, everybody can tell.
It hasn't 100% worked. Just on Sunday, somebody came over and tried to touch the horse.
Yeah.
But it happens a lot less, and the majority of the troopers do tell people, get back, get out of the box, get behind the line, stand back,
And
whatever.
they yell.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes very, very loudly. Been quite a few yells this morning. I'm not sure about this trooper because I think instinctively he's new.
Uh-huh.
So will he shout? I mean, I don't know.
Some of them lose their temper.
But rightly so,
I don't blame
no?
them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's
think they're
typically
very
only the tourists that are from the west coast of the United States that end up getting in trouble.
Seriously?
No, I'm teasing you. No, it's people from all over. Honestly, it really is all over the
Tell
place.
me again the name of the...
Oh wait, yeah, take a picture if you want with your phone.
Yeah.
And if you're going to go over next to the horse, you can be in today's video. How about that?
Oh, all right. That would be fun. I will. Right over there?
Yeah, but obviously outside the white box.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Otherwise,
very-
everyone's going to think I paid you
very
to stand inside it.
About that. Haven't seen it. Tell me when.
Okay, so no excuses. Yeah. If he shouts at you, then it's on you.
Parliament Square. You can turn
I'll introduce you to What's your name?
Rhoda.
Rhoda. So Rhoda from San Francisco.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Where would you like me to stand?
I mean, as you wish. Where they're standing is a good spot. People are going to think I set this up, Rhoda. Funny enough, guys, it's the lady that I named earlier as the best dressed, or one of the best dressed, with the lovely neck scarf. This is Rhoda here with a New York Times cap, waiting patiently for a picture. And as you heard, she is a huge fan of the Kingsguard. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Second, so I think she'll be next after this lovely lady who's in the box. Is the troopers looking the other way? Ah! She's in the box, folks. Look. Oh, but he said no, you can't pat the. Might have got a get out of jail free card as she's. Partially dressed like a Blues and Royals. But yeah, she is, bless her, folks, completely in the box, oblivious to the fact that, strictly speaking, she shouldn't be. Oh, and Rhoda is kindly offering, or has just offered to take their picture, and they're now going to take one of her. So Rhoda's going to be in our video while she's getting photographed by the tourist that was just in the box. If the crowd's calm and there's some space, Rhoda should be up next. Here we are. Hello. Yeah, don't worry about the. Okay, so Rhoda got her awkward tourist butting in moment. There she is. Perfect. See, that's the way to do it, folks. Feet outside the box. Good stuff. Thank you. And this lady's now in the box as well. Troopers say out the box. Is he going to shout it though? He shook his head and said out the box. Good start. This guy is edging himself into the box. His wife is saying get in the box or get closer. I'm actually jealous because I haven't got his hat. That's so funny though that one of the people I mentioned was one of the best dressed tourists today. And if you're seeing this part 2, Rhoda, have a look for part 1 where I actually did spot you in the crowd and said, wow, look at her elegant neck scarf. What an extraordinary coincidence. And thanks for coming and talking to me. I'm trying to remember, guys, and I actually think this is the second time we've seen this particular trooper. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. If none of you remember him, let me know. If, on the other hand, you can point to a video that he's been in previously on this channel, please post the title of that video. I hate it, actually, when I say that it's a new trooper that we've never seen before, only to realise that I'm mistaken. Oh, sorry. But that said, so many troopers look so different when they're out of winter order. I'm just looking at the other end. The other trooper hasn't actually had to shout at anybody yet. However, he has, I'm noticing, a few times sort of craned his neck down a little bit to see what people are doing. Very curious. See what I mean about that practicing almost balancing on the line like it's a vault. Much more chill now. I think this is why people are taking their time, getting to a good spot, getting some nice pictures and whatever, because the pushing and shoving that we experienced in part 1 has not entirely but largely dissipated, thank goodness. About time as well. I will go to the other end as well, folks, so we get a bit of both. But it's good to see Thor. I think it's been a good few weeks since he was last here. He's like, yeesh. He just looked at the camera and shook his head. Come on, this it can't be a coincidence. What on earth? And he's definitely earballing our conversation, or earwigging rather, sorry. I'm sure earballing is even a phrase, is it? If it's not some, uh-oh, look, again, luckily the parents are like, come back. Ish, right over toward the horse. Okay, it's cleared a little bit, so that gives us space to go to the other end, which oddly is completely packed. Crazy, eh? I mean, what a difference. Massively so. Whoop. Sorry. Vast difference, in fact, in the numbers. All the way across, actually, look at it. So I don't know 100% whether or not anyone's been shouted at this end. We didn't hear it. It was definitely not loud enough. But as I mentioned a few times, I've seen the trooper bending down. It might have been to talk to somebody, but it looked to me from the body language that he was telling somebody to move back. Who's up next, I wonder, ladies and gents? What do we think? Right on the corner of the box.
I think they do a changeover.
And that old kind of noise that we can hear when people force start line bikes, basically like, steal them and ride them around for free. Now, I honestly can't tell you what we might or might not get at this end, just because. Oh, here we are. Didn't take long, did it? Now we know. Just as I'm saying, I don't know what we're going to get. That's what we're going to get. Get out of the box. So it appears that we've got a full house. We saw 6 troopers in total. Part 1 and this part. All of them, when we'd seen people getting in the box, unless I'm mistaken, guys, apologies if I am, all of them were telling people to get out of the box. If the Blues can do it, what more do I need to say, folks? And not only that, nobody got like a massive shout in their face or anything like that. It was all pretty chill on the whole. Which actually is great to see. Every time we get somebody in a good spot for a picture, someone else gate crashes behind them and pretty much ruins it. She's in the box, get ready. Oh, goodness me. So there we have it. Trooper's absolutely unequivocally on it.
Geen probleem, hè? You guys see the other one?
Here's another one. He's telling her this is why. Oh. That actually he's kind of skipped away. Well. Quite lovely to see, ladies and gents. I'm sure you'd all agree. I actually forgot how many times in total, across the two parts, we heard people being told to get out of the box, but I'm guessing we can't be far off 10 now, which is quite reasonable. The only problem actually though, to be honest, that was quite funny, the lady skipping backwards. I have to look at the footage of how embarrassed that gent looked when he emerged from the stables earlier. I will start posting, folks. You've probably seen a couple more, very occasional here and there. It won't be a big deal for me because I don't particularly like shorts. I'm not a fan of them. But some of the unique moments I have posted, but mainly as reels, just because it's very hard to remember what happened when. So creating sort of a small little reels library is great, because when I click on insights, it then gives me the date that was posted. That means I can obviously then find, if necessary in the future, the original video in which that incident took place. And shortly there will be a compilation coming up of the best blues shouts we've seen recently. Okay, this lady's getting herself closer, wants to touch the horse. Certainly one of the best dressed. Yep, just stand right in front of the camera. Ta-da!
You stand in the same place I was standing. You could.
I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm
That's how I was at the same place.
No, this is a little further away.
All right. Go ahead. You want a video? Oh, that's cute. That's cute, girl.
That's cute?
Yeah. Okay. You want to do a video?
Yeah. Real quick, and then let the kids.
Okay, go.
Oh, good lord.
Okay.
Let's try to do a group.
Let's see if you like those.
Wow.
Oh, this
Okay.
is nice. I love this. Yes, this is good. This one I like.
Oh, this is good. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. I like my skin
That was
hair.
live.
Oh, that was live?
Yeah.
The live look cute. Oh, you can do it?
Yeah, that's cute.
Even the horse got excited by that. I could see it. He was just like, wow. You know, she's smashing it up here. Brilliant.
All right. Would you mind taking one on our camera?
Of course, ladies. Yeah, absolutely. Which state are you from in the
I
US?
want to do a Polaroid. Yeah,
Which part?
New York.
You're from New York?
Yeah.
Wow, there's been a few New Yorkers here actually already
Have
today.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
First time seeing this.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So excited. I'm
Yeah?
beat.
And super good looking trooper, am I right? That's what got you all. You're just like, he's fine. Okay. All right, got it.
Trying to be modest with it.
You were blushing a little bit when you went over. Yeah, you were. I saw it. Oh goodness.
I think he's looking at me.
it was dead like.
It's like, is it a girl?
Şuradan geçiyorlar sırayla da.
No, but don't just. It looked like it was attacked. The horse is looking at me.
Oh goodness me! Debating whether the beard is the beard is definitely real.
Yeah, no, I know now, but it looked like it was attacked.
Oh goodness me!
The horse was looking
Amazing.
straight at me, bro. It was. Look, she gonna look up again, and she gonna look at me. Miss Girl. Miss Girl.
Oh, what you just spit out? What's your chewing on?
Hey, girl. That's a girl. I don't see no penis.
I think it's. I know the horse is called Thor, but I think it's yeah. This one's Thor. I think it's a boy. I think it's a gelding. Instinctively, I think it's a boy.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
So where is the penis?
Well, I mean, you know, it needs to be excited and happy for. It does happen sometimes.
I thought you could still see it, even if it's not.
Trust me, when it comes out, you can really see it. Okay, then we got a five-legged horse. Okay, trust me.
Wow.
All right, Thor. Look.
Oh goodness me!
Okay.
Wow. Definitely have to head to York, guys, soon. I think for a vlog in York. Wow. I hope I'm right, guys. Thor's not a mare, is she? Yeah, Thor's a gelding. Okay, so.
He's going to do a Polaroid first, and then we'll do a group.
You tell him how to do that.
All right, hold on. Let me put the case in your back. And then wait, our phone.
Wait, old style Polaroid you have here? Like, Polaroid?
I know, right? I got it on Amazon. The girls got it for me for my birthday.
Oh, wow. I hope I get a good shot for you guys.
Will.
I'll do my best, I promise.
So one on our phone. It's in portrait mode.
Okay, I've only got one hand free though.
I know, right? So, okay, so do this first.
Wait, but how do I do it? Where's
So
the...
basically, right there, but just make sure it comes up this way. And don't cover. This is the...
Oh my god, wait, it might be better to ask someone else to
You
take
think
it
so?
with this one, but I can do it with the phone.
With the phone?
Yeah,
Okay,
because I
so
don't want to
then
drop it,
that.
that's the only thing.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. 1 second. Okay, guys, so here are the lovely ladies from New York City. Amazing, in fact. So funny and friendly. Okay, let's try and get them the very best picture because they are quite lovely. 1 second, we've got this guy sticking his hand over one lady's face. 1 minute. Okay, there we go. Yep. Oh. 1 second, we've got this girl marching in a little teeny bit. Okay, if that doesn't come out with at least 1 or 2 good ones out of the 50 I took, I'll be very disappointed.
Oh, these are cute. This is nice. Yeah, we could have. She was over the line. Yeah, she was over the line. These are perfect. Thank you, sir.
If you take a picture of that, you girls will be in tomorrow's video on my channel.
Oh, you have a channel?
Yeah, it's a big
You were
YouTube channel.
recording us this entire time?
No, everyone that goes over next to the horse is kind of... You'll like it, trust me, you smashed it.
Are you okay? Do you show when the horse is like...
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah,
That's
the thing you were talking about earlier, that happens. Yeah,
Yes,
some videos
yes.
with that on the channel as well.
okay.
But yeah,
So when tomorrow?
yeah, that video will be up tomorrow.
You
Yeah.
just went casually over here. It was so nice meeting you.
You too, ladies. John.
John.
Yeah.
Bye, John.
Pleasure, ladies. Thanks a lot, yeah? What can I say? What can I say? Oh, goodness me. The trooper at points there was really trying hard not to smile because they were lovely. Very friendly. Okay, so it's YouTube. Yes, YouTube video. This chap is in the box, folks. Now, I do think that this trooper is probably taking it quite cautiously. We did see him telling some people to get out. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Australian, Aussie lady. Heard her accent. White lines are okay to stand, I think she said. Lovely. But wow, to meet 2 incredible people. First Rhoda, and then those ladies were 2 incredible visitors from the US. Amazing, in fact. Thanks for saying hi, ladies. He's not in the box, guys. His foot was on the line. I think they were probably the friendliest group that we've seen here this year. We've met some lovely people this year. Some people flinch like way too dramatically now, without good reason, I find. I mean, it's not really that dangerous, is it, fundamentally? I did pay this tourist, guys. She's not with me. How's it taking pictures right in front of me? That's what it looks like. She's looking in the camera. This is so much more chill to film than this morning. Yeah, part one was it was definitely fun to film, but chaos. This is much more chill. Look at this guy over here. Look where they've got a dinosaur hood. What is that? Like, wait, what? Yeah, a good way to scare the horse. What a prat. Unbelievable. That wasn't his intention, but what an absolute moron. Sadly, the police are way back in the yard. He's gone with his friend. His friend was making a stupid little video. Probably a TikTok reel. What a moron, eh, folks? Shows how it can go wrong super quickly. I thought it was going to be a funny little moment, but clearly the horse did not like it. That said, if a Tyrannosaurus Rex crept up on me like that, I'd be pretty scared as well. I'm guessing that's probably the 45 bell. 1 second. I really hope I was right about Thor being a gelding. Actually, that's a 30 bell, which I'm glad about, to be quite honest, guys, because this is part two. It's been quite a long morning. We've been filming for the best part of 2 hours, would you believe? First time in weeks I've done 2 parts. Oh my god, what's she doing? The horse doesn't like it, whatever it is. Sure, she's practicing her karate or what she's trying to do. Very curious selection of visitors we've had this morning. Exceptionally so. I mean, it's this afternoon now, but you know what I mean, since we arrived this morning. It's overwhelmingly positive, though, the vast majority of what we've captured today. Yeah, a few idiots, guy trying to walk in the stable area, but overall, pretty optimistic morning. Another one that's a little bit scared. This guy's a little bit too non-scared for my liking. My horse, my kingdom for a horse. I think those are the words going through his head. If only anyone had ever thought to put them down in writing before. I think actually a lot of the coughing. Can you see all these little bits and pieces? I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, folks. We've got like thousands of little, I don't know, whatever it is, blossoms or bits and pieces blowing around, pollen, etc. in the air. And that obviously is, I dare say, unsettling the horses perhaps a teeny bit. He's like, yep, it's unsettling me. We will, if a few people don't turn up, head to the other end again in a minute. But I intend to finish up at this end if I can, depending on what we see. These two troopers have definitely had a much more peaceful, respectful crowd than in part 1. No doubt about that at all. This is why it being busy is always a good thing, but it being overflowing with tourists and people getting pushed in the road and the disrespectful behaviour is not a good thing. Oh, I think he's got like a little toy soldier. Second, folks. Who's next? I mean, to be honest, that's the way to do it, isn't it? You know, get a good picture with your kid without needing to plonk them between the horses' flipping legs, putting them at great risk of harm. Super lighting, though, guys. The majority of today's 2 parts have been beautifully lit. Obviously, with a big head right in the camera. Actually, it's just too awkward, to be honest, guys. 1 second. Oh. I think that's probably why the majority of people that are filming at this end. One particular person who was here actually before I even arrived hasn't moved a single inch since we started filming earlier. I mean, imagine staying in the same spot for 3 hours. It's particularly odd. 1 second, let's get across because the flaring on the image is a bit too bright. That's better. Actually, still a bit too bright for my liking. There we are. That's better. To go over people's heads for the moment, guys. But considering how late it is and how far past the guard change we are, it's still flipping chocker, isn't it? Look at it. Rarely do we film this late into the day, but wow. Windy as well, all this stuff blowing around in the air. Not sure what, but the officer spotted something.
I'm here.
It looked as though he was going to try and reach out to touch the horse, that gent on the left, but he didn't in the end.
We can't do it back though.
I'm just squished, guys. I'm trying my best to get us in a clear-ish position, but the squish is crazy still.
They have to be. Nice to meet you too.
Actually, a lot of US accents. Is there a holiday in the US right now, folks? I guess Easter break? Chicago in the house, this gent. He is, though, folks, regrettably in the box. in fact fully in the box. Oh my god, the amount of stuff blowing around in the air is crazy. Not sure if the camera's picking it up, but I'll certainly explain some of the coughing we heard before. He's plonked himself firmly in the box. He's back. Be careful when walking, there's so many small kids walking below the pole. I really don't want anyone to bash their head on it. I'm not sure if he's trying to get a picture or actually what he's doing, to be fair. I can't see anyone taking his picture.
Next stop. What's that? Look, we're gonna get enough picture
And back in the box. Ish.
I just noticed. It's naughty. No. What is it?
Yours and It's mine.
Try not to turn the camera too far to the left, folks, because notice that flaring in the image when I do. It's a rather nice tie. What are we going to find in the next and final 10 minutes, folks? In fact, the gents with the blue cap. Let's go to the other end. I bet the reception at that end in the box will be vastly different. That's our cue, guys, to swap spots. We not sure if we'll finish up this end or the other end. We'll figure it out. We've definitely got a few spammers back, which is unfortunate. However, ladies and gents, you're doing a super job of not watching most of the rubbish. We did get very much of this particular trooper. Now, I was curious as to whether or not he'd even noticed the young boy in the box. Certainly did, but there we have it. At least we caught it. Actually, folks, don't want to film that group because the kids are just going to keep going and standing in the box, and it's kind of annoying even to watch it, in all honesty, as I'm sure it is for you guys to watch it vicariously via this video. Okay, so we're back, which means we'll likely finish up at this end. She's honestly thinking about jumping on the horse on the left.
Primeiro, tu vais meter dar agora com vais meter de certo depois há dois tratores. Uma consequência. Não está.
Yeah, I made the right choice. The other end, the kids are running all around the bottom of the horse. Except this guy gets his big head out the way as well. She's really enjoying it, this one. Sure is waving at. Okay, so we're reasonably central, but behind the bollard for the last sub 10 minute section. Yikes, this is not good how some of them marching in. It was really good until the last sort of, I don't know, what, 15-20 minutes? It's aiming to get closer, but they don't want to, which is probably smart. What a morning it's been, people. To be honest, so much happened in this part too, I can't even actually remember what happened in part 1. Genuinely, I can't. This will be our last few tourists anyway.
Why is he doing that, the horse?
Wow, just wow. Actually, in fact, the little kids that were running around the other horse are back at this end now. Wild guess, Trooper's not going to reply. What on earth? Again, in danger, look, in the box. Trooper shaking his head, okay, at least they moved back. Way too dangerous. We saw what happened earlier when that idiot with the dinosaur hat came along. It just takes one thing to make the horse freak out and then boom. Actually, you know what, let's go back to the other end now that this group are at this end. We've only got a few minutes anyway, guys, but I'd rather, ideally, it ended on a positive note. And still, I mean, just look at it, what the flip. Wait. Thank you. The crowd, look at it. Flipping hell. Okay, finally got a bollard to lean against, folks. This kid's right next to the box, or the horse, sorry. Oh, that's it, good stuff. It's actually not his dad, just some random gent helped him out on the left. Nice timing there, eh? Goodness me, it's absolutely non-stop. The Finchies, I think, are back. The trouble is, too many people are kind of pushing a little bit. Wow, the spot opened up at exactly the right moment then. Look, there we are, virtually in front. Not quite, but virtually. Our last few tourists, guys. It's going to end on a happy note. And as you can tell from my voice, I'm delighted, genuinely delighted about that. I think actually, to be honest, both of the troopers have struggled a little teeny weeny bit with the amount of whatever it is that's blowing around in the air. Pollen? What is it? I don't know. General dust blowing along Whitehall today. Not the best conditions at all for the troop or the horse. Even though the enforcement wasn't 100% at all times, it was pretty damn good today. I think we'll all agree on that. Great that we called it at this end as well. Here's another one. There we are, out of the box. Yeah, across the two parts, we did get quite a lot of verbal on the part of the troopers. Doesn't even feel like the same day, to be quite honest with you, everybody. But at this point, I'm going to say it's a wrap. We saw, I think, it's fair to say, more than we could have anticipated. Not all great. A few unique moments across the two parts. This was part 2, guys. Part 1, as always, will be linked below in the video description. Back soon, people. How soon? Who knows? Maybe even tomorrow. Bye for now, guys. Back soon.